welcome Slater Jewell-Kemker, an environmentalist and documentary filmmaker. Hello, my name is Slater, and I'm a 17-year-old environmental filmmaker and proud member of the Chattering class.
Slater Jewell-Kemker was only 5 years old when she got her first interview as a youth reporter.
What peace means to me is helping people. Everybody's being nice.
I'm Slater and I'm reporting for My Hero. Who's your environmental hero?
I'm gonna go with Jacques Cousteau. He cared a lot about the ocean.
Excellent choice.
I interviewed Jean-Michel Cousteau.
Come on then, high five, Slater.
Even then I was really into asking people about their stories and trying to get it on camera.
The My Hero Project encourages young people to use media to share stories of role models who affect positive change in the world.
Who's my hero? St. Francis of Assisi.
Why is he your hero?
Because he understood the connection between spirituality and the environment.
On assignment to the Catalina Islands, Slater got to meet her hero, marine conservationist Jean-Michel Cousteau.
Little kids, they go to the ocean and they have a great time and they want to take home a souvenir and they see all these shells on the beach and they just grab one without even really thinking.
It is bad because an abandoned shell is a potential home for a hermit crab. It's a big shell, it can be an octopus, it can be all kinds of other creatures.
I just remember when I was interviewing him, he told me that he had really given up on adults and that he was really only trying to talk to kids. They were much more open and receptive. I realized there that I could go up to someone, no matter how important they were, and ask them questions and not feel like a complete idiot.
Slater soon began making films to tell her own stories, focusing on issues of world peace, global activism, and the environment.
I think what sets me apart is that I'm 17 and I'm not completely cynical and still kind of naive about how things in the world work. So when I film something, there is a much less opinionated voice that you get and a perspective that is much more honest and open to new things. Maybe mainstream media doesn't go out and find us, but we can go out and get our work out there and make our voice heard.
Through her work as a My Hero youth reporter and filmmaker, Slater has traveled across North America, Japan, and Europe.
I've met so many other youth environmentalists that are really passionate and dedicated and giving their all to fight for a world that they would want to live in and be proud to leave their children. The biggest obstacle I face is being taken seriously and being looked at as something more than a kid with a camera.
As a passionate filmmaker and activist, Slater has given voice to her generation, and she's committed to making it loud and clear.
I come here today with a question. Who speaks for me? Who speaks for us?
I think that what youth can really do, especially with something as awesome and powerful as filmmaking, is really just lend their voice in a very honest way to issues and challenge the system and get the world that they want.